Welcome, my dear students, to your maths online class. And in my previous lecture, I have explained you about lattice multiplication, and then I have given you one assignment to solve 3 questions related to lattice multiplication. I hope you must have done it, and you must also have done it correctly. So here I am giving you the solution. So just check your solution that you have done it correctly or not. See, student, I have given you 3 parts. First part was to multiply 35 and 25. Second part was to multiply 436 into 125. And third part was 573 into 175. So I have already prepared this blank format so that directly I can solve it in front of you, and you just check your answers that it is correct or not. So what I told you when we multiply two numbers, two-digit number by a two-digit number, then we have to prepare one box. Then we have to divide it into two parts, vertically and 2 parts horizontally, and then we have to divide it vertically, means slanting, okay, to make a format to do this multiplication. So here you can see that I have already prepared this format ready for you. Now start multiplying. So firstly 3 into this 2. So 3 into 2 will give you 6, in which 0 will come up and 6 will come down. Then 3 multiply by 5. So 3 into 5, 15. So 1 above the slanting line and 5 below the slanting line. Then 5 multiply by 2. So 1 above the slanting line and 0 below the slanting line, because 5 into 2 is equals to 10. Then finally 5 into 5. So 5 into 5 will give you 25. So 2 will come above the slanting line and 5 will come below the slanting line. So here we have done with our multiplication. Now one by one we will do the totaling of each slanting part. So see, here first part is 5, only number 5. So just write this number 5, digit 5, and make circle on it. Now do the totaling of this slanting part. So 5 plus 2, 7 plus 0 is 7. So write down 7, single digit number. So directly you will write 7 and circle it. Then here 6 plus 1, 7 plus 1, 8. So write down 8 here and draw circle on it. And then on the topmost slanting part you can see the digit 0. So we will write only 0, but we will not draw circle on it, because whenever 0 comes at the top, we don't include that 0 in the answer of multiplication. So we will not make circle on it. So now we have to write the numbers which are circled as our answer. So therefore 35 into 25 is equals to 875. So here 875 will be your answer. Now pay attention on B part. This B part I have given you, where I have given you to multiply 436 by 125. So again I have prepared already the blank format, 3 vertical columns and 3 horizontal columns, and then I have drawn the slanting lines. Now I will start multiply. 4 into 1 is equals to 4, single digit. So it will be written as 0, 4. 0 above the slanting line and 4 below the slanting line. Then 4 into 2, 8. So 0 above the slanting line and 8 below the slanting line. Now 4 into 5 is equals to 20. So 2 above the slanting line and 0 below the slanting line. Then next part, 3 into 1. So 3 ones are 3. Single number. So 0 above the slanting line and 3 below the slanting line. 3 into 2, 6. 0 above the slanting line and 6 below the slanting line. Then 3 into 5, 15. 1 above the slanting line and 5 below the slanting line. 6 into 1 is equals to 6. 0 above the slanting line and 6 below the slanting line. Then 6 into 2, 12. 1 above the slanting line and 2 below the slanting line. Then 6 into 5, 30. 3 above the slanting line and 0 below the slanting line. Now we will start doing the total of slanting part, all the slanting part. So here the first part is 0. See, when 0 comes at the top, we don't include that 0. But when 0 comes in last, yes, we will include that 0. So here we will include the 0. So we have to draw a circle on this 0. Now do the totaling of the second part. 5 plus 3, 8 plus 2, 10. So completely 10 you will write here, but you will draw a circle on only number 0. This 1 will carry over to the next part. Here you can see the digits are 0, 1, 6, 1, 6 in the next slanting part. So add it. So 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 1, 13, plus 1, 14. So 14 plus the carryover 1 of previous part. So 14 plus 1 will give us 15. So now from this 15 we will draw a circle on digit 5, and this one will carry over to the next slanting part. Now we have to add these numbers which are given here in slanting part. So 8 plus 2, 10, plus 3, 13. So 13 is the totaling, plus the 1 of our previous part. So 13 plus 1 will give us 14. So now from this 14 we will circle only digit 4, and this 1 will move on to the next slanting part. Okay, and in next slanting part you can see 0, 4 and 0. So 4 will only come, 4 plus 0 is 4, plus this 1 which is there in the previous part. So 4 plus 1 will give us 5 as the result. Now draw a circle on this number 5. Here on the topmost part you can see only digit 0. So again on the topmost part digit 0 is there. So we will not circle it, because whenever on the topmost part 0 is there, then we don't include that 0. Now whatever numbers are circled will be your answer. So you can see the circled number are 5, 4, 5 and then double 0. So you write this circle number 5, 4, 5, double 0. So this is the answer of your B part. Now see, your C part which I have given in your assignment is to multiply 573 by 175. Again I have prepared one blank format for you all. Now I will directly start multiply. So 5 into 1 will give me 5. So 0, 5 I will write like this, 0 above the slanting line and 5 below the slanting line. Then 5 into 7, 35, 5 7s are 35. So 3 above the slanting line and 5 below the slanting line. 5 into 5, 25. So like this I will write 25. 7 into 1, 7. So like this 0, 7 I will write. 7 into 7, 49. So like this I will write 4 above, 9 below. Then 7 into 5, 35. 3 above, 5 below. 3 into 1, single number, 3. So 0 above and 3 below. Then 3 into 7, 21. 2 above, 1 below. 3 into 5, 15. So 1 above and 5 below. Here I have done multiplication of all the numbers. Now I will do totaling part by part. So firstly this part, here I will get 5. So I have written 5 and then I have circled it also. Now I will do the totaling of the next slanting part. 5 plus 1, 6 plus 1, 7. Again single digit. So I have written this 7 and then circled it. Now I have to do the totaling of the next part. So it will be 5 plus 3, 8, 8 plus 2, 10, 10 plus 9, 19 and 19 plus 3 is equals to 22. So I will completely write 22 here firstly, and then I will make a circle on this digit 2. And this second digit 2 will move on to the next part. Okay. Now again we have to do the totaling of this slanting part. So see student, 5 plus 4 is equals to 9, 9 plus 2 is equals to 11 and 11 plus 7 is equals to 18. 18 plus 0 is 18. So I have written here 18. 18 plus this 2 will go to the next part. So 18 plus 2, now our total is 20. So from this 20, I will draw a circle on this number 0, and this 2 will move on to the next slanting part. See, the total of next slanting part is 5, 3 and 0. So 5 plus 3, 8 and 8 plus 0 is equals to 8 plus this 2 which is here in the previous part. So 8 plus 2 is equals to 10. Now from this 10, I will draw a circle on only digit 0, and this 1 will move on to the next slanting part. And in the topmost slanting part, you can see the digit 0. So firstly, I will be writing 0 plus this 1 of previous part will go to the next part. So 0 plus 1 will give me 1. Now I will circle this number because now it is not anymore 0. It is now the digit 1. So we will include this 1 here. Now you can write all the numbers which are circled, and that will be your answer. So the circled number are 1, 0, 0, 2, 7, 5. So see student, this is your answer. I hope you have done it correctly. And if suppose there is any mistake in anyone's solution, then students please correct it now. And I hope now you must have understood the lattice multiplication properly. So now today students, I will start the new topic. This is related to multiplication only, but now I will tell you how to multiply any number by 10 or by the multiples of 10. Okay, so this topic also I have explained you with few examples. These are given on page number 3 and page number 4 of your PDF. So you can check it from your PDF document. But I am explaining you here also so that you can understand it easily. See student, whenever we multiply any number by 10 or by the multiples of 10, then we don't include 0 here. We only take the numbers firstly and multiply it, and then afterwards we put the zeros by counting how many zeros are there in the question. See, I am explaining you. Like the first example, if you have to multiply 35 into 10, then you are not supposed to multiply it like this, 35 into 10 and then the complete solution. No, I am telling you the short form how to multiply it. See, if we have to multiply it, then what we will do, we will make 2 arrows and bring down this number 35 from here, and from the second number we will bring down the number 1 only. Don't bring down this 0. Okay, so from here 35 and from here 1. Now multiply these two numbers. So you know, whenever we multiply any number by 1, we get the same number. So 35 into 1 is equals to 35, and now you put the 0 at the last. So how many zeros are there in the question right now? 1 0 only. So we will put this 1 0 in our answer directly. So our answer is 350. Okay student? See the second example. Here we have to multiply 25 by 100. Okay. So again you will not multiply 25 by 100 like this. No, you will not multiply like that. You have to only bring this 25 down, and from here you will bring this number 1 down. Then multiply these two numbers. So 25 into 1 is equals to 25 firstly. And then how many zeros are there in this example? Yes, 2 zeros are there. So we will put these 2 zeros at the last, and now 2500 will be our answer. Then see example number 3. So in example number 3, I have written here 750 into 100. So how to multiply it? From this 750, we will bring down only number 75. Don't bring down the digit 0. 75. And from this 100, we will bring down only digit 1. Now we will multiply it. So 75 into 1 will give you, yes, it will give you 75 only. Now count the zeros in the question. So how many zeros were there in the question? 2 zeros are here and 1 0 is here. So total 3 zeros are there. So we will put these 3 zeros in the answer. So this is our answer. So this is basically the shortcut method to find the multiplication whenever 10 is there or the multiple of 10 is there in the question. Now see the next example. 6042 multiply by 1000. So here you will bring down this 6042 firstly, put multiplication sign, and from the second number you will bring down only number 1. Don't bring down the zeros. Now multiply 6042 by 1. So again you will get 6042. Now count the number of zeros in the question. So there are 1, 2, 3 zeros in the question. So we will put 1, 2, 3 zeros at the last. This will be our answer. Then the next example, example 5, here you have to multiply 24 by 30. So from this number you will bring down 24, and from this number you will bring down digit 3. Don't bring down 0. Now multiply 24 into 3. See, till now the multiplication was with 1 only. So with 1, you know that whenever we multiply any number by 1, we get the same number. But here we have to multiply the number by 3. So in the rough work, you can multiply 24 by 3. So see, 3 into 4, 12. So 1 carry over, 2 down. 3 into 2, 6 plus 1, 7. So 72. So here you will write 72 firstly. And then how many zeros are there in the question? Only 1 0. So that 1 0 will come at the last. So it will be 720 as your answer. Now in sixth example, 3 numbers are given. 30 into 20 into 80. We have to multiply these 3 numbers. So from these 3 numbers, we will bring down only the numbers, not 0. So 3 will come here, 2 will come here from second number, and 8 will come down from the third number. Now firstly you multiply these 3 numbers. So you know 3 into 2 is equals to 6 and 6 into 8 is equals to 48. So firstly you will write 48 and now count the number of zeros. So here 1, 2, 3. So 3 zeros are there in the question. So directly we will put these 3 zeros here with 48 and then our answer will be 48,000 of 30 into 20 into 80. Now, last example, here we have to multiply 114 by 300. So, from this 114, we will bring down complete 114 and then from 300, we will bring down only number 3. Don't bring down the zeros. See, always we have to ignore the zeros and firstly multiply with the numbers other than 0, and then at last after multiplying you can put that many zeros with the result which are given in the question. Okay student, so see in this last part I have taken down 114 and from this number I have taken 3. Now firstly I will multiply these two numbers. I will multiply 114 by 3 in my rough work. So see, 3 into 4 12, 1 carry over, 2 down. 3 into 1 3 plus 1 4 and 3 into 1 is equals to 3. So I have got result as 342. So firstly I will write this 342 here and then I will see how many zeros are there in the question. So you can see that there are 2 zeros in the question. So here we will write 2 zeros and then it will be our answer. Okay student, now I hope you must have understood how to multiply any number by the number 10 and the multiples of 10. So this was all about today's topic. Just go through the PDF to understand it, and then after this I have given you one assignment to be solved. In this assignment I have given you to multiply 16 into 50. So you will firstly multiply 16 by 5 and whatever result you will get, after that you put 1 0. In second part you have to multiply 111 by 7 and then after multiplying these two numbers put 2 zeros at the last. Then in third part multiply firstly 215 by 2 and after getting the result put 3 zeros at the last. Then in fourth part you have to firstly multiply 15 into 2 into 3 and then after multiplying these numbers put 2 zeros at the last, because here is 1 0 and here is one more 0. So 1 plus 1, 2 zeros. Then in fifth part firstly you have to multiply 45, 2 and 3. Multiply these three numbers and then whatever result you will get, after that you have to put 1, 2, 3 zeros at the last. Okay student, so please solve this assignment correctly and then in next lecture I will be giving you the solution of these assignment sums. Okay, so that's all for today. Meet you all in my next video. Till then, take care of yourself. Thank you students.